What's up, guys? It's your boy Hotshot Dave. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to show you some of the scenery, and I am going to talk about the difference between an old truck and a new truck, as I've driven both. Many of you know I started with a 95 Ford F350 1-ton dually regular cab. It was a flatbed. I scratched the bed, just so it was solely a pulling truck. And that truck, it taught me so much about the business, but yet it was probably the most painful thing I've ever experienced in my life. Like driving that truck, it was a decent truck when I got it. It was the biggest downfall in my opinion was it sat for 2 years or a year and a half. You know, it didn't sit, but it wasn't driven like a truck's supposed to be driven. And in essence, things break. You know, that's what happens when trucks sit like that. So every time I turned around, the truck was breaking. I've done so much work to that truck, put so much stuff into it. You know, I've done radiator, water pump, O-rings. I mean, I've done a whole new braking system and I've done 3 brake boosters on it. I did a master cylinder. Like I said, I've replaced everything, the whole cooling system. The only thing I did not touch was the transmission, and it was rebuilt 20,000 miles before I got it. But that truck, like I said, put me through hell. Every week I was broke down. Even if it wasn't a major breakdown, it's not the major ones that get you. It's the little ones that add up. You're down for 2 hours here, an hour there, $200 here, $200 there. I mean, that stuff adds up. You know, and don't get me wrong, I love my old 7.3, but back in 95 and even 2000, they weren't pulling 26, 27, 28,000 pounds with these trucks. And now I was under 26,000, but my setup was so light I was barely ever over 23,000, which still put that truck through hell. It was not made for it. So I mean, did I make it? Yes. Did I make money? Hell no. I barely kept my head afloat. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the average guy, he wouldn't have been, it wouldn't have happened. Luckily I knew how to work on them. If you can't work on them, it'll kill you. If you can work on them, it'll still kill you. I mean, like I said, every time I turn around, it's either the truck or the trailer, but you know, the trailer, there's only so much that can go wrong with it. The truck was breaking down all the time. You know, so the straw that broke the camel's back was I blew a head gasket. I don't know how I blew a head gasket. Nobody knows, because the big claim to fame to them is they can't kill them. Well, I killed it. I took care of it. I maintained it. I worked on that truck every week, whether it needed it or not counting the maintenance. So I would be out here hustling all week long. I'd hustle, and then I get to go home on my downtime when I'm supposed to pay attention to the family. Well, guess what we're doing? Working on the truck. You know, and that, not only did it get old for me, but it got old for the wife and kids, man. They want daddy around. She wants her husband, you know. They need us. Like, we're truck drivers. It's hard enough on our family for us to be out here doing what we're doing, not disappearing, but being gone as long as we're being gone. You know, and then you come home and you gotta work on your truck. You know, spend another 2 days working on your truck. Not only that, but it kills you. It will break you down where you just need a break, but you can't afford it. Can't afford to take downtime. Can't afford to not work on the truck. You know, you're doing all you can do to stay alive, and you're barely staying afloat. Now, I made a mistake with that also. I didn't have a bunch of money saved when I came into business. I didn't have the option. You know, I was working a good job, but the good job fell apart. You know, because of the economy, and you know, believe it or not, I was I was managing a used car lot, and that's how I found out about this gig. Not this gig, but that guys do this with pickup trucks and trailers. You know what I mean? So that's how I got up in this. Started doing my research and all that, but the old business was doing so bad that I couldn't afford to stash 10 or 15 G's away. You know, I bought my truck, $2,500, got a trailer, you know, and I leaped. Should I have leaped? Nah, I shouldn't have, but I did. And once you leap, that's it, man. Once you jump in the pool, you can't back out. I mean, you can back out, but you're not going back to the same spot you were. You know, so I just had to make her do what you do. You know, like I said, barely went afloat. Financially, we struggled. My wife had my back. You know, my parents, everybody had my back. When I was broke down, people were there for me, and I was broke down a lot. So when the head gasket blew, that was it. I was done with the truck. I wouldn't put no more money into that truck. I just dropped $1,300, maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks before, for the head gaskets. Or not the head gasket, I'm sorry, the injector O-rings. I'd be damned if I was putting more money in it. It was killing me. So I did my research, and, you know, I had bad credit history in the past, you know, from the business falling apart that I was in before. So I just had to find a way to get a new truck, and that's what I did. I'll go into all that later. Essentially, it's a full maintenance lease, but on a pickup truck. But we'll talk about that on another video. But man, ever since I got this truck, it's just night and day. There's nothing better than waking up in the morning and knowing you're good, you're covered. If something happens, you'll be alright. You know, you make a phone call, get it fixed, get it replaced, whatever. You know, I've watched the money go up, obviously. You know, all the money that I was spending on oil and fuel alone was my truck note. You know, because of course I was burning oil. You know, of course it got bad fuel economy. And you know, and now with this new truck, has changed everything. I don't know if I'm sure I'm making a little bit more, but the big thing is I'm able to keep the money in my pocket. I'm able to pay the bills. You know what I mean? Not only be successful, but feel successful. I mean, in all honesty, I was successful before. If I wasn't successful, I wouldn't still be here. Especially with all them damn problems I had. You know, I was successful at doing what I was doing, but the truck wasn't making me able to show my success, because I gotta give it all back to the truck. You know, and I was just asking for too much from the truck. So, I mean, I understand when guys, they want to come out here and they say, oh, I'm going to get an old truck. You know, I'm going to run it for 3 months, 6 months, and save up for a new one. No, you're not. I tried that, I did that, I got that t-shirt. But within 2 weeks, it's gonna start falling apart. You know, you gotta think, you got 15, 20-year-old components, gaskets, water pumps, alternators, starters, all that stuff that's used to being used, I don't know, 500, 600 miles a week. Now you're using all that in a day. You're doing in a day what that truck did in a week. Like, there's just no way for that truck to keep up. You know, the truck's not going to be able to handle what you're throwing at it. It's just too much. And everybody I know that got an older truck, not even that old, but 2000, 2001, 2, 3, blah, blah, blah. They got the same problems. The radiators go, the water pumps go, the gaskets go, the braking messes up a little bit. Like, your batteries die, your tires are old and dry rotty, you need new tires, your brakes don't last as long. Like, them new trucks are not made for it, man. Like, them old trucks, I'm sorry, I don't realize what I said there, but that's them old trucks. Now, these new trucks, this thing is made for what I'm doing with it. You know, I've had it 3 weeks, I got 9,200 miles on it. This thing's seen all kinds of country. You know, and not only do you feel better, you look more professional, you know, and you're more efficient with your job. Like this lane I'm running right now, I did this all the time with the 95. And it would take me to Blacksburg, South Carolina. Well, as of right now, it looks like I'm gonna make Georgia. You know, because I'm more efficient, because I can just smooth on through, getting better fuel economy, just riding. I'm not worried about all the problems. You know, truck breaking down, every little rattle or shake or shimmy, pull it over, check it out. I mean, I understand guys want to get into this business, they want to use old equipment. You're going to pay for that equipment, you know, and I'm guilty of not understanding or believing it. And I could have paid a truck note 3 times over with my maintenance on my other truck. I'm doing it now. You know, I got a truck note with more money in my pocket, making more money, having more money at the end of the week. My expenses aren't as high. Cost per mile is lower. Fuel mileage is higher. You know, the necessities for the truck are lower. I'm not buying oil every day or every 2 days. You know, my fuel bill went from $1,800 to about $1,300. $500 in a week's a good chunk of change. You know, I mean, I'm not saying run out and buy a brand spanking new truck, but you know, try to be 2010, 11 or newer, under 100K if you can. You must have a dually. You know, don't get anything. I mean, not a dually. I'm sorry, diesel. Don't get a gas. You're gonna regret it. We beat them up too much for gas. A gas motor. It's not what it's intended for. You gotta have diesel doing this. And
police reported ahead.
Oh, we got 5-0. And in my opinion, you know, a dually. You need a dually. And not for anything other than stability. You know, if I blow out a right rear, you know, I still got another right rear. You know, I don't have 20,000 pounds dangling at an angle that I can't even get off the road because I'm sitting on rims. You know what I mean? I don't have that issue with a dually. So you gotta spend money to make money. Scared money don't make money. If you don't have it, you don't have it. I would suggest trying to find a way, you know, look into leases or, well, not really a lease, like a dealership lease, but, you know, if you can't buy a decent truck, go work for somebody till you can. You know what I mean? Go get some experience, you know, get in a reliable truck so you get that feeling. But then again, I got way more respect for this truck and trailer because of that old truck now. In this new truck, I couldn't feel half of what I felt in the old truck. Just the reality of the situation. These things are made to ride like Cadillacs. No wonder what's back there. Honestly, it's kind of a scary situation if you think about it. You know, if I'd have started in this and I didn't know that these trailers wobble easy, once they start swaying, it's a wrap. If you go a certain angle, you're going to flip over. You know, the wind catches you and throw you over. Now, you don't feel that in these new trucks. Like everybody I talk to that's got a truck like, oh, I didn't even remember the trailer was there. Well, you better remember the damn thing's there, you're going to have problems. That's why you see all these trailers flipped over. They're all on turns or red lights. Guys want to be in a hurry and chase the red light. Hell with that red light, man. It ain't going nowhere. That 3 minutes that you're rushing for is going to cost you your livelihood and your business and maybe even your life or somebody else's life. Man, just slow it down. Just chill. You know, like I said, I'm just running down 85 today. Get as close to Atlanta as we can. First thing in the morning, we drop. We'll be dropping by 8:30 if they let me in that early. But guys, just do your research. You know, and all of this, what's better, Ford, Chevy, or Dodge? They're all fucking damn good for what they do. You know, nowadays, they're all top-notch, high-end shit. All of them. Excuse my French. But you're not going to find a diesel that can't get the job done. Now, they all have downfalls and upsides, but they're all going to get the job done. Get a 6.6 or a 6.7, but you're going to get one or the other. But, man, yeah, I just want to tell you guys about what I've been through with the old trucks and the new trucks. And, you know, if you guys got any questions, just hit me up, hotshotwedge@gmail.com. I know I got a couple subscribers. I appreciate you guys. We're going to grow her strong. Start small, grow her strong. But now if you guys can hit the like button, hit the bell, subscribe. Need you to do something else. Share it. Like, share, subscribe. That's what I'm talking about. Alright guys, get me out there. I'm trying to help the new guy or the experience. I'm going to tell you what to do. I'll just tell you what I did, my experience. So, alright guys. You guys got any questions, hit me up. Hotshot Dave, we're out.